This is finding nth term of Fibonacci series using recursion. So in recursion, we cannot make complete Fibonacci series. We just can find out a particular term of a Fibonacci series. For example, if I want to find out what is the third term of Fibonacci series, so answer will be 2. Just see that what is actually a Fibonacci series. So I'm writing here that what is a Fibonacci series, then you can take the reference from it. So the Fibonacci series is basically 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13 and so on. So basically this series is uh, sum of last two terms. Every term in this series is basically sum of last two terms. So if I talk about what is the third term, so that will be sum of first and second term. And first and second term are to be considered as base elements. So they are not actually the part of this calculation. They have to be initialized. So if I say first term is A, second term is B, and third term C, so C will be sum of A plus B. Then we'll continue up to the last. So this is basically Fibonacci series, and we cannot find out complete series using recursion. We can simply find out a particular term of Fibonacci series. So if I talk about this example and we have been asked what is the fifth term of the series, the answer will be first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So the fifth term will be 3. So that will be the answer. Now how can we make it using recursion? That I'm explaining in this video. This is a different concept uh, than we have used in our previous program. In our previous programs, we have used only one recursion. Here in Fibonacci series, we have to do recursion 2 times. So if I divide this Fibonacci problem in recursion scenario, then I can say nth Fibonacci term will be sum of n minus 1 Fibonacci term plus n minus 2 with Fibonacci term. So here we can say sixth term, if n is sixth, so sixth term will be sum of fifth term plus fourth term. This is the concept. Now how will this work? That I am explaining it. Now see this. If someone says I want to have the first term only, so they will pass 1 as an argument here. In this example I have passed 6, but think a scenario in which first term has been asked. So n will be passed, and if n is 1, return 0. It means it will return 0 as the first term. There will be no calculation because this is the basic term. If someone asks for second term, then second term is 1. It is also initialized term, so there will be no calculation. Now calculation starts from third term. Now if someone says what is third term, so it is, we are not talking about first, we are not talking about second, we are talking about third. So we'll come to else part. So, and third term will be sum of second term, because n is 3, so n minus 1 will be 2. So Fibonacci 2 term, second term means, plus first term 3 minus 2, 1. So this is the concept. Now how do this execute, that I'm explaining. So I have to find out fifth term, for example. So someone has called this function for fifth term. Since we are not asking first and second, so we'll go to else part. So we have to do recursion twice, fib n minus 1, fib n minus 2. So recursion will be done twice. So if fib of 5 is being called, then there will be a recursion with fib of 4 plus, there is a sign plus used here, and Fibonacci of 3. Is it okay? When 5 is passed, so recursion will be done with 4 and 3. Now 2 times recursion has been done. So if I further divide it, the recursion will be with 4. When recursion will be done with 4, so 4 will be further divided into fib of 3 plus fib of 2. Similarly, when 3 will be called, when the function will be called with 3, so it will be fib of 2 plus fib of 1. We can say these are two terminating conditions, fib of 1 or fib of 2. Fib of 2 will be 1 and fib of 1 will be 0, and their sum will be 1. So wherever fib of 3 is written, the answer will be 1 plus 0, that will be 1. We can say this is fib of 3, it will be further divided into fib of 2 plus fib of 1. Similarly, this is terminating condition, so it will return 1. Now just sum it up. Fib of 2 is terminating condition, it will return 1. Fib of 1 is terminating condition, it will be return 0. So it will return 0 plus 1 means 1 to fib of 3. So here it will be 1. Right. Similarly, fib of 2 is also 1. So fib of 4 will be 1 plus 1. That will be 2. And fib of 3 we have got 1. So 2 plus 1, that is 3. Now what is the fifth term? Now let's check it here. First term, second term, third term, fourth term, fifth term. The answer is 3. This is the concept. Now you people try make this tree for seventh term. I want this to be done from everyone. Okay. Thank you.